Emma Carter had always stood out at Maple Ridge High, the quiet, determined girl with a sharp mind and a brave heart. But the first day of senior year, she took a bold step. She wore her Army camouflage uniform to school, not a costume, but the real fatigues, with the ribbons she'd earned through junior ROTC. From the moment she stepped into the cafeteria, whispers followed her like shadows. "Why is she wearing that?" one girl sneered. "Is she trying to be scary?" another whispered. Even some teachers looked uncertain, unsure if they should praise her or scold her. Emma ignored it all. She had learned long ago that dignity isn't measured by what others think, but by staying true to yourself. Her best friend, Lucy, slid into the seat across from her. "You don't have to deal with them," she whispered. Emma smiled faintly. "If I don't stand for something, who will?" Her chance came that afternoon. Emma was leading the ROTC team for a halftime demonstration at the football game. As the cadets marched in precise formations, she held her posture straight, voice clear, commanding the younger students. The crowd, at first whispering, began to notice. Then the roar of a helicopter filled the stadium. Heads turned as a sleek black hawk descended onto the field, stirring dust and leaves. The crowd went silent. The door opened, and a senior Army officer stepped out, eyes locking on Emma. "Emma Carter," he called. "Yes, sir," she responded. "You've been making an impression. How would you like to join a special summer training program?" The crowd erupted. Those who had mocked her just minutes ago now stared in awe. Emma didn't gloat, she simply nodded. Respect, she knew, was earned in action, not words. Summer training at the nearby military base was grueling. Emma quickly discovered she was surrounded by students who had trained for years. But she didn't back down. Push-ups, obstacle courses, marksmanship, navigation exercises, every day tested her physically and mentally. Some cadets doubted her, particularly Tyler, a senior who smirked whenever she struggled. "You don't belong here," he said. Emma didn't respond. She ran faster, climbed higher, and completed each task with precision. Slowly, the disbelief on his face turned to respect. The training was more than physical. Leadership exercises tested patience, teamwork, and decision-making under pressure. Emma guided struggling cadets through difficult exercises, staying calm while others panicked. She realized leadership wasn't about showing off, it was about helping others succeed. The final test was a simulated rescue mission. Emma's team faced a washed-out path, a collapsed bridge, and a malfunctioning radio. When their casualty injured his leg, Emma coordinated a makeshift stretcher and carried him across rough terrain. The mission was a success, and her instructors applauded her bravery and composure. By the end of the program, Emma had transformed. She had earned the respect of peers and instructors, including Tyler, who approached her humbly. "You're impressive," he admitted. Emma smiled softly. "It's not about me. It's about doing your best even when others doubt you." Emma returned to Maple Ridge High a changed person. She walked through the hallways with quiet confidence. Some students whispered apologies, some just stared. But Emma didn't seek validation. She focused on what mattered, leading by example. The first football game of the season arrived, and Emma led her ROTC team for a field demonstration. The crowd watched in awe as they performed perfect drills under her direction. Then, a roar split the sky. The Black Hawk returned. Dust and leaves swirled as it touched down. The officer who had first recognized her potential stepped out. Emma sprinted toward the helicopter, commanding her cadets flawlessly through a simulated high-stakes extraction drill. The crowd erupted in applause. Students who had mocked her months ago watched in stunned silence, realizing the strength they had underestimated. After the demonstration, former critics approached her with sincere apologies. Tyler stepped forward. "You were incredible today," he said. Emma nodded. "Thanks, it's about staying true and doing your best." That evening, Emma stood alone on the football field, the sun setting behind the hills. She reflected on her journey, the ridicule, the doubt, the training, and the triumphs. She had proven something far more important than skill or courage. She had proven her own worth. From that day on, Emma Carter wasn't just the girl in camo. She was a leader, a soldier, and an inspiration. And the lesson for everyone who had ever doubted her was clear. True strength comes not from fitting in, but from standing out.